Okay, coming to this microprogramming, here first we configure the computer system and also establish the control memory. So after then, the designer's task is generate the code for this control unit. That means for generating the code for the control memory, that is called as a microprogramming. So first we are set up for the computer, and then we set up for the control memory. After then, the designer is used to write the code for the control memory for generation of the control signal. So the designer is used to code for the micro instructions, micro operations. For that, the designer generate a code for the control memory, that is called as a microprogramming. This is the general microprogramming example. Coming to this one, it is having two memories. One is the main memory and second one is the control memory. Coming to this one, here this main memory is used for the storing the instruction and data, whereas in control memory it is used to store the microprogramming or micro instructions. Once again I am repeating this, it is having two types of memories. One is main memory and this control unit consisting of one control memory. This is the processor memory, that is the main memory. Here one separate memory for the control unit. Okay, this is a control unit. It is having it is store the micro instructions. It is used to store the instructions and data. Can anyone tell the what is the 2048 into x? What is the 16? 16 is the
Address, sir. Address.
16 is the
16-bit memory.
data bits. 2048 is the memory size. So how can we convert into a, what is the size of address? How will get the address? Anyone tell the address? Suppose
12-bit address, sir. 16-bit instruction.
16-bit address.
Instruction.
16-bit 16 is the data size. Okay, I'm already explaining
Address takes
the
12 bits, sir.
address is the 12 bit. That means it is a 2 power 12. Am I right? How will
Yes,
get the address means 2 power 12 equal to 2048. Whereas in control memory, now tell me this address size 128. How many bits
8
of
bits, I
address?
guess, sir. 8 bits.
8, not 8 bits. Huh? Okay, I will check later.
Yes, sir.
7 bits. 2 power
7.
7 equal to 128. Okay. So once again I am explaining here, to get the address field, just it convert into it 2 powers. So 2048 equal to 2 power 11. That's why the computer instruction, coming to computer instruction format, the size is 2 power 11. 0 to 10 means 11. That's why 2 power 11 equal to 2048. So the main computer having the address is 2 power 11. Whereas in control memory instruction format, the address size is 7 bits. That means 128. 128 equal to 2 power 7. That's why 7 is the address bit size. Remaining are the opcodes and fields. like that. Coming to this one, it is having two memories. So one is main memory and second one is the control memory. Here it is having the processor having four different register. What is AR and PC and DR and AC? What is AR, PC, DR and AC? Anyone respond?
Yeah, accumulator. PC,
AR is
program
the
counter.
AR is the
Oh,
address
Address
register.
register.
PC is the
program
Program
counter.
counter.
okay.
Program control.
Okay, what it contains? Program counter.
Address of instruction.
Address of instruction. What is AR contains? What is the difference in between
Address
these?
for memory.
Address of memory.
Memory.
AR contains address of instruction. PC contains address of next instruction. Okay, that is the main difference. Okay, some addresses are stored in the address registers. Coming to PC contains address of next instruction. Coming to DR contains in the data registers. Accumulator is the for storing of the result purpose, and also accumulator is the storing of first operand. So finally these four registers are associated with this processor register, that means a computer register. Whereas in this control memory, this is a control memory, these four are related to this processor. And coming to control memory having two registers, that is subroutine register and control address register. Once again I am repeating, this processor having four registers: address register, program counter, data register and accumulator. This is belongs to the processor, whereas in this one is the separate unit, that is a control unit. In control unit having two registers, that is subroutine register and control address register. This control memory consisting of micro instructions. So with the help of these registers and control memory, organizing the control unit. Finally with the help of these registers and control memory, we will get the control unit. Here next one is the to send the information among these registers, to get the to whatever information that bits are sent to these registers, compulsory we required multiplexer. With the help of multiplexer we will send the information to this address register, these registers. Compulsory we required mux multiplexer to send the information to among these registers. And also here one data register. Data register is used to receive the data from, one is accumulator, and also it receives the data from memory, and also it receives data from program counter. Coming to next one is the address register. Address register receive the data from program counter and also a data registers. Coming to program counter, it receives the only from the address registers only. Once again, coming to data register, it receives the data from memory, that is one path, and it receives the data from accumulator, and also it receives the data from program counter. Whereas in program counter it receives the data only in address register only. Coming to address register, it receives the data from program counter and also it receives the data from data registers. And coming to this arithmetic logic and shift unit, it is used for the micro operations from the given data. So the data may be in from one is first operand is in accumulator and the second operand in data register. So after performing operations, final the result also stored in the accumulator, that is sent to the memory. So that address also sent to the memory with the help of address register. Suppose if you want to send data to memory, compulsory we require data register. If you want to read any data from memory, that is also sent to the data register. If you want to write into memory, compulsory we require one data register. If you want to read the data from memory, for that also we require one data register. If you want to store any address, compulsory we require one address register to store into a memory. So this is the main thing regarding the registers. So after performing the operations with the accumulator and data register, accumulator is the first operand and data register second operand. So final result also stored in the accumulator. So the result is sent to the so many micro operation. Based on that I will tell that one later. So this is the computer instruction format. I think already explained the instruction format like that, same as like that, but here somewhat changed in this address and opcode also. In the previous case, in opcode is 3 bit, here the opcode is 4 bit. That is the main difference. Why? Because here memory size is different, 2048 into 16. That's why this address field is changed. So address is of 11 bits, 2 power 11 equal to 2048. That's why the address is 11 bit size. Remaining are the opcode. I is the addressing mode. 5 equal to 0, same as direct addressing mode, indirect addressing mode, like that. Here based on this opcode, total of 4 bits, 4 zeros. Next bit is the, so with the help of 8421 code we will get the, like that. Totally we will get 16. Just in this table just they are mentioned only 4 instructions. So with the help of this opcode, finally we will get the 16 instructions, 16 memory reference instructions. But in this table consisting of only just they are selected only 4 instructions out of 16 instructions. So I think everyone know the add instructions, store instruction, and exchange instruction, and branch. Branch is nothing but a based on condition. If accumulator is not negative, on that time it proceed to the next instruction. That is based on condition operator. Coming to add means just we are adding the accumulator having first operand and the next operand is it is stored in the physical address, that is second operand. After final result also stored in the accumulator. And also coming to store operation means whatever the result in the accumulator, that is sent to the memory. This is called as effective address. Next one is the exchanging. So exchanging nothing but we are swapping. So whatever that second operand data is sent to the accumulator. Accumulator having the first operand data, that is sent to the this second data register, that is coming to the effect physical address. And also they are exchanging the data. For that they are using the this operation code. These are all operation codes. Here we are using the 4-bit operation code. Like that, totally based on this instruction format we will get the 16 memory reference instruction. Just we are taken only 4 instructions. Coming to micro instruction format. So computer instruction format is different, micro instruction format is different. Here observe this one. Here coming to micro instruction format, this memory having 128 means 2 power 7. That's why 7 is the address. Totally how many having? 1 minute. It is 20 bit. Here 16 bit. That's why here total it is 0 to 15 means 16. So computer instruction is of 16 bit size. That's why it is 2048 into 16. 16 represents the total size of this instruction. That is 16. 0 to 15 means 16. Whereas in micro instruction format consisting of 20 bit. Add this one. 7 plus 4. 6 plus 4, 10. 13 plus 7. Total it is 20 bit. So these are all called as F1, F2, F3 are called as a fields. PR is the branch field, AD is the address field, CD is the condition field for the branch. So here different micro operations. F1 consisting of some micro operations, F2 having some other micro operations, F3 having different micro operations based on opcodes. Here coming to this one, in the starting, if it is 0 0 there is no operation. Observe all. F2 also no operation, F3 also having no operation. Finally we will get this is having 7, this is having 7, this is having 7. So total we will get the 21 micro instructions. F1 having 7, F2 having 7. Some operations are stored to the F2. Some operations are related to the, that means arithmetic and logical and shifting operations. Some operations having some fields having, suppose F1 having arithmetic operations, maybe some F2 having logical operations, that means logical and logical are operations. F3 having shifting operations, shift right, shift left, like that. So these are the different fields based on this opcode. Suppose we will get the 0 0 1 in F1, that means it is a add instruction, add operation. Suppose let us take F2. In F2 when you are giving 0 1 1 means that maybe it is a logical and operation, maybe like that. Whereas in F3 if it is in 0 1 1 condition, that means a shift left right operation. So these are all arithmetic, logic, shift operations. So in this micro instruction format, it consisting of these three fields. Micro operation fields is of 3 bit size, that means F1 equal to 0 0 000 to 0 0, like that. 3 bit size. F1 is 3 bit size, F2 also 3 bit size, F3 also a 3 bit size, that means 000 to 111. Next one is CD, conditional. This is for use for the condition of the status bits. I already explained in the address sequencer. In address sequencer having the some status bits. So that status bits are condition. To know the condition of that status bits, here first one is here I. I is the indirect address. If you got any indirect addressing, so that is the indication for the 0 1 indication. So if it is 1 0 means for sign bit indication. So if a result is getting a negative result, if a accumulator is having negative result, on the time this is activated, this status bit is activated. So if the result is 0, so on the time Z flag, Z is indicated. So to indicate the condition of the status bits, we are using this condition instruction field. So this is the condition of the status bits. And next one is in branch having, these are the instructions, that may be a call instruction or a mapping call or jump the instruction. like that. Based on here also having 2 bits. Here also see this condition also status bit also having 2 bits. Suppose 00 means it is a unconditional branch, when 10 means sign bit. There is no uncondition, that means there is no loop, I mean there is no if condition for this one. Suppose when it is in 1 condition means the result is 0. On the time that indicates the condition of this status bits. Whereas in some instructions, based on instruction, this is activated, that means it stores some 00 for the jump instructions. If any instruction get the call instruction, on that time it indicates the 01, like that. Return address, if you are got any subroutines, on that time what happened, it goes to the another location, on that time it stores the return address. That case also it is under the 10 condition. So this is the sample micro instruction format. It consisting of, first one is the label, next one is the micro operation, that may be a f1, f2 or f3 separated by commas, f1 comma f2 comma f3, that may be a add or and. Third one is the jump, like that, I mean shift left, like that, but they are separated with the commas. And this CD represents the conditions, that may be a indirect or sign flag or jet flag. So it is a sample format of the instruction. In instruction compulsory it may be like this format only, that means syntax for this micro instruction. The starting are the fields, second one is the condition. In condition may be that may be a symbol of this u or I or s or z. Coming to branch, so that may be represents the, that may be JMP or call or return or mapping of that instruction. Coming to last one is the address field. In address having 3 types. First one is the, it stores the next address, and second one is the empty address, and first one is the symbolic address. That may be in this case having 3 types. One is symbolic address, next address and empty address. So this is the label and micro operation. This is the conditional having some this is a sample of micro program. So this is a sample of micro program, it consisting of label. In that label it is just represent the opcode with semicolon, and in this micro operation having 3 fields, that may be a f1 field or f2 field, and represents the f3 field. In condition I am already explained whatever status bits that will show some, it is showing the indirect addressing mode. This is the sign flag, and some operations maybe shows the 0 flag. Whereas in branch have some instructions, these call like that, it will represent like this. Coming to address, fetch operation, next instruction address or empty address, like that it will shows like this. Everyone note down this computer instruction format and micro instruction format. Just note down this one. So main memory is different and control memory is different. Main memory is to store the instructions and address, whereas in control memory stores the micro programming related to the micro operations. So in this mic and note down this 20-bit address also. Here this total size is 20-bit. Here also this computer instruction format is of 16-bit, and mention this 11-bit, that means 2 power 2048 equal to 2 power 11, and here also 128 equal to 2 power 7. 7 bits are represents the address. 128 equal to 2 power 7, so 7 equal to 7 represents the address. Here address means 2048 equal to 2 power 11. Okay, after completion of that one, just note down this symbolic micro instruction. Note down this everything. Note down this one. CD consisting of one of U, I, S, comma Z. Branch, that may be a jump or call or return or mapping. Just note down that one. Address field consisting of one of symbolic address or next or empty. Symbolic address means directly we will give the address. From the externally we will give the address, like 1000 1001. These are micro operation having F1, F2 and F3 fields. Totally 21 instructions from the micro fields. Just note down the sample micro instruction format. if anyone to draw, take this diagram also, those who are not written, please draw this diagram also. Next, this is the design of the control unit. So it consisting of two multiplexes, here this one is the decoding of micro operations. That means actually having three fields, F1 and F2 and F3 fields. So to get the control signal, compulsory we will use the three decoder circuit. With the help of decoders, we will get the path for the control signals. So this circuit is this method is reduces the micro instructions, but it increases the hardware units, and also the time delay also increases with the help of this method. With the help of this method, mainly the instruction size is reduces, but hardware part of for the control memory is increased, and also time delay also increased. So to generate this F1, F2 and F3, compulsory we require these 3x decoder circuit for generation of that control signals. And this one is the control unit, design of the control unit. Everyone I'm already explained in the address sequencing. So mainly why we are using this one means here in address sequencing, mainly select the next address from the source. That means we are getting 4 sources. In that we are selecting the only one source of next address. So finally here this one is the one source part, that is the incrementer is the one source path, and this one is the second source path, and the third one is the conditional source path, and fourth one is the from external memory, that means from external address. These are 4 source paths. For the selection of the next address from the 4 sources, we are using the address sequencer. With the help of address sequencer, we are selecting the 1 minute. Just note down the don't note down, just 1 minute. Okay, coming to this design of control unit having two multiplexers. Here one multiplexer is used to select of any one of this four source of for the next address. That means it select the any one from the source of that next address. And coming to second mux, that means the multiplexer, it test the status condition, that may be I, that means addressing mode, sign flag and zero flag. After the result of that one is sent to the this input logic. So it is this design of control unit mainly having two multiplexer for the selection of next address from four sources. It is here one multiplexer is used, and second multiplexer is to know for the testing of status bits. Here so many status bits are there, so that result of that status bit is sent to the input logic. So that condition, that status conditions may be, that may be I means indirect or direct addressing modes, sign flag, Z is the 0. This is the control memory. In that control memory having micro instructions. So these micro instructions are divided into these types. First one is the micro operation, that means F1, F2 and F3. Remaining are the condition. These are 2 bit size 0 0, and next one is the branch, last one is the address. So this is the complete instruction format for the control memory. Okay, here please take the attendance and also send the screenshots also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, next class compulsory I will conduct the exam. Okay, be ready that for that. Maximum maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I will inform to you after completion of second mid exam. Okay, thank you for everyone. Just 1 minute for
Thank you, sir.
screenshots. Today I will send the PPT also to group.
Done, sir.
Okay, thank you.